Good morning, everybody. Previous class we have discussed about our chapter 4. Today we will start force and pressure. Chapter 3, force and pressure. Before going to discuss about turning effect of force, let me discuss what is force first. What is force? Force is that cause which changes either the state of the body or shape and size of the body and motion of the body. Clear? Another one, small one also you are writing. The pulling and pushing of an object is called what? Force. Understood? Then the unit of force, the SI unit of force is Newton. If you are writing symbol means capital N, otherwise small Newton. So the SI unit of force is Newton, whereas the CGS unit is dy and dyne. The CGS unit is what? Dyne. And how they are related with each other? How they are related with each other? 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. This is the SI unit, CGS unit. Now relation between CGS and SI unit. Clear? Next one. Force can changes the shape and size. It can changes the direction of motion. It can change the speed of an object, whether an object which is in rest, it can move by applying force, or a moving object can stop by applying force. Understood? This is the effects of what? Force. Next one. Question will come, the SI unit of force is Newton, and define SI unit of force. So what you will define? Question will come, state and define the SI unit of force. The SI unit of force is Newton, and 1 Newton of force is defined as, when 1 Newton of force is defined as the force which applied on a body of mass 1 kg. When applied on a body of mass, how much? 1 kg, and the body moves or its speed increases 1 meter per second. Again I am defining. 1 Newton of force is defined as force applied on a body of mass 1 kg and the body increases its speed 1 meter per second. That is called 1 Newton. Understood? In the same way, this one dyne also you will able to explain, you will able to define it. In case of kg, what you will use? Gram you will use. In case of kg, gram only you will use. Understood? Next, previous classes and 7 classes already we have discussed mass and weight, and the weight unit also what? Newton. And what is weight? Weight, the force with which the earth attracts an object towards itself, that is called weight. And the unit of weight also Newton. Clear? Now we will come to moment of force. What? We will come to moment of force. You know, some extra will be there. Let's see, extra notes is there. From Newton's second law of motions, F is equal to ma. Means what this is? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. And what is acceleration? Already we have discussed in chapter 4. In place of A, I can write force is equal to m into g, and this g value is 9.8 meter per second square. You know properly. Understood? This is the constant value. It can change. This is the constant value at the crust of the earth. It can changes. Understood? And the weight of an object in or at the core of the earth is 0, because zero gravity is there. Clear? Acceleration due to gravity. G means what? Acceleration due to gravity. Understood? From here also some numericals will come. So practice properly. Next one, moment of force. Suppose you are turning a tap. Understood? Suppose a driver is what? Turning the steering wheel. Suppose another one is what? Another example, let's see. Suppose you placed a what? Pencil. One end you keep your finger there, and this one you rotate. How it will move? It will move like this. It means it is rotating pivoted at a point. That point is fixed. That point is what? Fixed. It is pivoted at a point. It is rotating at a point. If that point is not fixed, then it will move straight line. Rectilinear motion will be there. Linear motion will be there. Straight line motions will be there. Due to pivoted point, it is rotating. This motion is called moment of force. Moment of force. Understood? So, moment of force depends on the length of the pivoted point and how much force you are giving. The length of the pivoted point and the how much force you are giving, it depends on that too. Clear? If force increases, the turning of force also increases. If distance increases, the turning of force also increases with less force. With less force. If distance you are increasing, then force required very less. If distance you are decreasing, then force required very high. Today you will do one experiment in your home. Suppose it is your door. Door means you know. Hinge you have seen, this is attached. Here is the what? Our handle is there. One time you apply force here to open the door. Perfectly you will open. Again here apply force and again open. That one close and again open. You will feel difficulty. Here you apply force and try to close the door. You will not able to close the door because the distance from the pivoted point, here pivoted point is the hinge. The distance from the pivoted point is very less. Here little increases, so more force required. In this case very less force required. When distance increases or the displacement from the pivoted point to the what? Pivoted point to the applied force is increases, then force required very less. If distance you are decreasing, then force required more and more. Understood? So from here we can understand the moment of force. Moment of force is called what? Tau. The sign is tau. We have already read in wavelength. Wavelength, the symbol is lambda. In the same way, the moment of force, it is also called torque. T-O-R-Q-U-E, torque, that is tau. Symbol is like that. And tau depends on force into distance. This is most important thing. Tau depends on force into displacement of the body from the pivoted point to the line of action of force. So tau is equal to F into S also you can write, F into D also you can write, no problem. So question is coming now, what is the definition of moment of force? The definition of moment of force is the product of displacement of the body from the pivoted point and the magnitude of force applied, and other also you can write what? The moment of force is defined as the magnitude of force, the product of the magnitude of force applied and the displacement of the body from the pivoted point. That is why tau is equal to F into S. Now what is the unit? So two factor on which the tau or the torque or the moment of force depends is magnitude of force and the displacement of the body. Now the SI unit is force 1 Newton and displacement 1 meter. The SI unit is Newton meter. SI unit of tau means moment of force is Newton meter. Understood? Now the CGS unit. This is SI unit. CGS unit is dyne centimeter. The CGS unit is dyne centimeter. No doubt. Next one, relation. Always you know that if SI unit is there and CGS unit is there, we are always calculating the relation between them. 1 Newton meter is equal to 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter. How it came? Let me discuss about it. 1 Newton meter is equal to 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter. How it came? 1 Newton means 10 to the power 5 dyne, and 1 centimeter means 10 to the power 2. No, 1 meter means 10 to the power 2 centimeter. Now 1 Newton meter means 10 to the power 5 into 10 to the power 2 is equal to 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter. Clear? SI unit, CGS unit. Here you cannot write joule in work. We are writing Newton meter is equal to joule. But in case of moment of force, you cannot write joule in place of Newton meter. Newton meter only you will write. Why? Because moment of force is neither work nor energy given in your book. Moment of force is neither work nor energy. Clear? This much today. Next class we will discuss about the examples. Give reasons also there. Everything we will discuss about it. Okay? Thank you.